WWE and AEW are the two biggest wrestling companies in the world right now. So what would it be like if the best talent from one company and the best talent from another company came together? Today we're going to be going over the dream matches I have for WWE and AEW. Let's get straight into it. But yeah, make sure to subscribe and let's get straight into this. I'm excited. The first match we have is, of course, the two biggest trash talkers in both companies. We got Drew McIntyre versus MJF. Both guys that are previous world champions, but haven't reached that pinnacle in a little bit. Both guys with severe problems of writing too much on social media. And both guys that talk trash to literally every single thing that walks on this earth. I think it's perfect. I actually see a world where MJF comes to the WWE one day, because he's still very young, right? So, look, I can see MJF being a big star. So, you should come on over. This match here, listen. The amount of chops in this fight, the amount of chops would bring back Ric Flair out of retirement at 76 years old, and he'd be flying. He'd be going crazy. That's how many chops would be in this match. I think it's just if we got prime New Japan Okada versus Walter, Jesus, that would actually be the best match in wrestling history. I feel like they've kind of done Okada a little dirty. I know he's been champion for a year or something, but nah. New Japan Okada was different. I don't know what they were feeding him out there. And Gunther, man, look, he's never had a bad match to me, basically. So, let's see this, man. This could happen one day too. Who knows? Wow. Okay, so look, a lot of people wanted to see the Young Bucks versus the Usos, the Super Kick special. But I just think that match would be difficult to watch, it's not what I want. What I want is an indie classic. I want the style that Fraxiom have, which is very fast-paced, with the Young Bucks, with all the cool flips, the super kicks, everything. I think that'll be great. Fraxiom reminds me of an AEW tag team. Super fast-paced, a lot of moves, a lot of high-flying, a lot of things you're like, dang, how are they doing that? It's not your conventional WWE, slow, methodical, builds. Look, I'm just saying, this match, if it was on the indies, would be a 5 out of 5 banger. If it was in WWE, I'm sure people would be like, what's going on here? But whatever. I love it. I don't know if you guys realize that Ember Moon, or of course Athena now, has been Ring of Honor World Champion for 900 days now. It's been years. She won it in 2022. So, of course, I think she is probably the best in-ring wrestler from AEW, the indie scene. And I think Iyo Sky is the best from WWE. Put it together, match made in heaven. I feel like you could put Iyo against anyone, though. So this is, not a difficult match to make. Mariah May, Toni Storm, any of them. Just put her against Iyo and it'll be incredible. Okay, hear me out. Now, some people are going to be like, I want to see Javon Evans versus Ricochet, because they just beef online all the time. And I get it. That would be an insane match. Actually, I can tell you that match would be good. But what I wanted to do was put WWE's best young talent in Javon Evans, in my opinion, and AEW's best young talent, or, around the best, in Kyle Fletcher. Guys, I don't think you understand how good Kyle Fletcher is. The ceiling, I don't even know where it is. It's so high. A lot of people obviously compare him to Will Ospreay, which is, fair. I guess they had a great match together, but nah, Kyle Fletcher is different. So again, I've seen a lot from Javon Evans, and I still have a lot to see for Kyle Fletcher, but this match is a 5-star right there. Boom, right in front of you guys. Gimme Jon Moxley versus Dean Ambrose. First to bleed wins, because they like bleeding so much. Cinema. I would actually like to see Tribal Chief Roman versus, AEW Moxley. I think that's the peak of, both of their characters. So I would like to see that, but nah, this match looks good right here. Okay, so for this match, this is very similar to the Iyo Sky and Athena thing I was talking about. I just think these two are so good. This match for me is something that I just want to watch once in my life. Mercedes Mone versus Stephanie Vaquer. I just think they're at the top of their game right now. You could put both of them against anyone in the world, basically, and this match is going to hit. I still think it's crazy that Stephanie's on NXT. Obviously, she's NXT champ. She's doing insane right now. But nah, they're holding her back, I'm telling you. Even though she's somewhat new, they're holding her back. And of course, Mercedes, she just got all the titles, basically. She's different. Everyone knows she's the best. Sasha Banks, Mercedes Moné, every character, she's been good. So, yeah, listen. I'm excited. I think this match would be elite. Speaking of elite, I don't even know what would happen in this match. But I know this match would be incredible. There's really not much to say here, but I genuinely think this would steal the show. RTruth is the best comedian character in wrestling history. Trust me. I think he's the oldest on the roster for WWE, so yo, good for him, man. Oh my god, this match. Yo, if we had Prime Samoa Joe, like TNA Samoa Joe, NXT, early days NXT, this again would change the game forever. These are two guys that are way too big to be doing 90% of the stuff they're doing. Moonsaults, superplexes, flips to the outside. Yo, I mean, this match would be insane. These guys are just so good. They both can work super well. You know, they're very versatile, can work all kinds of different people. And man, I just wish one day we could see this. This is a WrestleMania match to me, for sure. The Battle of the Cody Cutter. I mean, Os Cutter. It's the two Supermans of each company. You expected it was going to happen. Cody Rhodes versus Will Ospreay. Who has the better cutter? Who is the bigger babyface? I'm really surprised that AEW hasn't pulled the trigger on a world title run for Will Ospreay. It's been a minute now. You know, I'm still a little confused on the whole Jon Moxley holds the title for the entirety of AEW's history. But listen, I'm not going to complain. Cody took a while to get his first WWE championship, so, you know, it could happen. But this match, I've seen it before. I have seen this match on the indies before, but it's not what it would be now. Both these guys are different. Will Ospreay in the match against Cody on the indies looks like a twig. He's tiny. Like he could not beat Cody like that. But now this match could sell out arenas just to watch this match. And I would love it. I would love to see this match again. And I think I want Will to win. Yeah, I want Will to win. Our main event of sorts, our last match on the card, would of course be Seth Rollins versus Kenny Omega. Seth Rollins has of course called out Kenny Omega saying, I want to fight him one day. He thinks he's the best, but I'm the best. So let's do it. But hear me out. Let's not do the visionary Seth Rollins right now versus Kenny Omega and AEW. And I know the whole purpose of this video is AEW versus WWE, but listen to me for a second. Give me prime New Japan Kenny Omega. You know, the ones where he was fighting Okada and all these guys at Dominion and Wrestle Kingdom. And then give me prime 2015 pre-injury Seth Rollins. In my eyes, these two are the two best wrestlers in the past 10 years. I don't know if that's really debatable in a lot of ways. Obviously, you could say Roman Reigns, you could say Will Ospreay, you could say Cody Rhodes, Randy, Cena, I don't care. These two are the two best, and I want to see it happen. This right here would be the greatest match in the history of wrestling. I feel like I said that like 8 times today. But this would be the match I want to see. But folks, if you did enjoy and you do want to see more AEW, WWE, Dream Matches, well, make sure to hit the subscribe button and tell me what your favorite match would be down below. But I'll see you, folks. Thanks for tuning in.